People the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter, and you see people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps can be purchased at people.etsy.com. And I'm here to cut up the coffee with sugar and gold soap. I'm going to change that name just because it doesn't have a pop, you know. Anyway, this soap is, well, it was an experiment to see if I could do a Mica Line in a hot process soap. And because I made a double batch, I'm hoping it won't have any separation issues or anything like that. Because the only way I could see making a Mica Line with a soap like this was to make the one batch, then do the Mica Line, then put the next batch on top of it. I even decided I wanted to do a layered Mica Line. So we're going to cut that open. Ooh, pretty. And it's going to be a little oily because I use oil to temper the mica. Let's see, the best way to say that would be when you're using a powdered mica and you're using a cold process method, the liquid from the soap will meet with the mica, which is the dry liquid, and marry it, and, you know, and as long as you don't have too much mica, you don't have any separation issues. Well, because this is hot process, the phone wants to go off the moment it's inconvenient, but because of this hot process, told you, but because of this hot process, it gets a little drier, so I added more oil, literally to the finished hot process that I poured, or plopped, or slapped together, or whatever. And then the second batch went directly on top of that with, you know, a couple of sprays of alcohol just to be sure that it would adhere. So I'm about to cut that and see what happens. So let me get set up here right quick. And we're going to cut this into slices. And my phone is going to go crazy. I don't know why it does that. When I'm here and there's nothing else going on and I'm waiting for somebody to call, nada. But the moment I'm busy, it's like somebody has a radar or something. Okay, let's move this out the way. I can reuse that, so I'm not going to ball it up. And let's take a look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? This is a tall, narrow mode, which means cutting it from this way is not going to be an option. So what I'm going to do, hold on, first I'm going to fix this camera. But what I'm going to do is cut it that way. In the meantime, I'm going to move all this stuff out my way because it don't belong there. And it's going to be an issue if I got to move the soap itself. Okie dokie. Now, let's get the cutter in position and open. And then I'm going to put it right here. And we're going to see what it looks like when I cut it open. And first I'm going to move these bamboo skewers out my way. Because that's literally in the way. Now, This is going to be both my sample and my first slice. I don't see a Mica Line there. Maybe it'll show up a little bit later in the slice. Oh, it just separated. Okay. There we go. It just fell apart. Okie dokie. And since it is sticking back together, maybe it won't separate after all. But I'm thinking maybe it needs to set up a little more. I think I'm going to spray it with some alcohol. Yeah. Ooh, pretty. Okay, now. I'm thinking this might need a little bit more time in the mold to set up and such. But I will go ahead and try to cut a single slice to see what I get. I can see the Mica Line is very, very teeny. But because it's going to need a little bit more time, I'm going to set that right there. And I'm going to put this back in the mold and let it sit for a little bit longer. Especially since this is a 6-pound soap, which means, you know, you don't want 6 pounds of ruin. So let's see. Because if I have that in there evenly. There we go. So, instead of 6 pounds of soap that can possibly be ruined, I'm going to give this another day or so to finish curing and let you see what it's going to look like if it all comes out well. But primarily that needs to sit a little bit longer. So y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.